Hello folks and welcome back to Mindustry. Last time we went through and built this gorgeous little area here that has all kinds of fun stuff going on, but we ran out of thorium going in here, so now we no longer are making phase, which was one of our primary things. We do have some stuff here to take a look at. We're also exporting metaglass and coal, I guess, but let's go over here and take a look at our planetary map. We have this bad boy, which is a problem for us. It's an enemy base. It's a medium threat. I want to attack this for two reasons. One, I don't think this area is super strong, so if we do get attacked by like reasonable forces, we're going to get wiped out pretty quick. The other reason is that it's been a while since I've faced the bad guys, and I really like a chance to just kind of, you know, like get used to it again because it's been a while. So I'm going to launch into this. I know I'm not launching with all the stuff I need. I know I'm not doing this right at all. I'm going to launch with what I have, and we'll update and see what's going on, but I'm not giving myself the best chance to win this one. I just kind of want to get back to it and see what's up. All right. So we have some resources, not a lot, but we have a lot of coal, which is good because we make graphite, and a lot of our weapons run on, or can run on graphite, should I say. But let's take a look here of what they have and what we are looking at for them. All right, so this area is nice, but I mean, in all honesty, if we knock this guy out, that area is pretty much donezo. They have a couple of combustion generators, but if we knock out that surge tower, it disconnects this area, it disconnects that, it disconnects, well, it makes this one just be able to do a little bit, but I don't know what they're using the power for. What are they? Oh, it's for the menders. Okay, I got it. And down here, it's a bunch of duos, so I don't really care about them. We could easily sneak in from behind and knock that out. Oh, they do have units that are going to be able to be produced there. What are they making? They got silicon, they got coal. Okay, so they're not going to be making super big units out of this, I don't think, unless I'm completely wrong, which Ooh, okay. I'm sorry, I got distracted by all of this free power that's sitting down there. That's amazing. Let's see, where is their main core? So this one, all we got to do is knock out the power situation, and that's donezo. And they don't really have that much power there, so I could probably just fly down there and knock it out myself. Not preferable, but doable. This area doesn't really matter for us, but we do want to eventually access that power. Let's see, we have down here. All right, so we knock out the distributor. What is that? It's just making steam generator. Okay, we can knock that out pretty easy, I think. And, okay, I'm not sure what's going on with all that. All right, the tsunami's fun, and it's going to be... oh, look at that. This is the first time I think I've seen them use slugs, or whatever they're using here. What does that turn into? Oh, my goodness. The melter, what does that turn stuff into? Scrap slag, that's not it. It's not sludge. Slag, my bad. All right, so we have that. Looking to look a little farther out here, we have this whole area, which I was thinking was going to be producing people, but it's... oh, no, it is. Okay, so we have a ground factory for daggers, but again, it's not really protected all that well, so I think we can fly around here and knock that power source out, and after that power source is out, that's pretty much donezo, I think. So this one in particular, where's that? This one in particular is going to be super easy. We just need to knock out this power source and it's game over. I love that I can hover over and see what it is. What is that? I didn't know we could have it turn there. Interesting. But they're not having it flow into... okay. I'm getting way sidetracked. We can come down here if we'd like. We're not going to face any ground resistance for the most part except for this, which we can easily destroy those pumps, and that's over for that. Again, there's no ground resistance here. This is where we run into our first problem, which is a ripple. Which, look at this. They have coal getting turned into graphite, going right into the ripple. I don't mind that. We have this area here, which isn't super threatening. We have this next step for that, which all we have to do is knock out that or that, and it's game over for that one. And then we have the core. And is that all the core that we have? I think that might be it. Oh, no, there's something else going on up there. We'll take a look in a second. But let's take a look at what they have. They have 2 ripples. And that's all that's protecting that for the most part. There's a couple tsunami, or not tsunamis, my favorite salvos over there, and that's really all there is for that. But I mean, that's not a huge bar to come across. This area, let's see, what are they making there? Monos, so that means it's going to be light air power, and then they have something else going on up here for who knows what reason. And this whole area up here is open to the world to explore and to build as we'd like. All right, so we have a couple of goals that we need to meet right out of the gate. First off, we need to set up some defenses. I'm thinking, now I have to see what we actually have units for, but we have ripples, which we can easily get. They take graphite, which we will have excess amounts of, so we can kind of just set up a couple presses, like one here and one over there, and that should cover our main base. Then we can just turn this into a factory where we just start making stuff. I think that's where I want to go with everything, but before we do that, let's go over into Salt Flats and choose where all of the things are supposed to go, which in this case is going to be to Sector 38. So we'll select that one, pause for a second while these all dispatch out to the proper sector, making sure all of our stuff gets there. And the only thing that we don't have, we do have thorium. Why is it not coming through here? I just need to see if we have thorium actually heading out. 2 places. All right, so that's going there. Okay, it's going, but slowly, because we also have it feeding some power. All right, I forgot that we did that. All right, so those are all going out. That's fine. Let's go back to here, get into that. We're going to pause again. I'm not going to use any... I don't think we need to use anything with power right now to do most of the stuff that I want to do. So multi-press, if I'm remembering correct, yeah, it doesn't require any power, just requires coal. So we can put that there. And then I'll probably set another sector up, or another section like that up. 1, 2. They're going to feed graphite press. And I probably think I should probably just send that right into a container. And then I can build my stuff off of there. That's my thought process. I don't know if that's a good thought process or not, but it is a thought process. Let's get that one set. There we go. And then we'll pause real fast and we'll go into a ripple. And we'll put that ripple right there. That ripple's going to go right there. And hopefully that will cover all of our basic needs. And again, once those are built, they're going to cover a pretty large area. So that's covering a pretty good spot. Let's get that one at least online, so it has some ammo. There we go. All right, that looks good so far. Again, it's not actually all that good, but it's good enough for what we need to do to get started with here. We're gonna make just cheap, dirty power, I think, is our next step here, which is going to involve just getting some of this stuff. And it doesn't even need to be on fast belts. We just need, we don't need a lot right now. I'm trying to make this as simple as I possibly can, so that I can do more fun stuff down the road here. But we're going to do something like that. And the entire purpose of this is that then we can go in and, I guess I should have a battery over here too. But then I can use a combustion generator, and we'll just grab 2 of those. There we go. We're producing power. It's not a lot, but it's enough, at least for right now. We will also throw on some more of these, and then we'll bring all of that down here, over here like so, down here and into there. All right. And these guys are at least getting fed a bit. We're storing up energy. We're producing fine. It's obviously not the best. It's just not, but it's okay. It's what we have to do right now. So the next step we need to do is get some unloaders. So I'll get 1 there, and we'll put 1 there. And then we're going to use air factory as our first step. So we'll go there, and then we'll get an additive reconstructor, like so. And while we're doing that, I want monos. Power-wise, I just want to see. Okay, so we're definitely going to need to produce some more power, but that's not a big deal. We have more combustion generators that we can throw on here. And that brings us back onto the positive side of power. Okay, and these guys are generating little bits of stuff. It's not the best, but it's fine. Let's see. I'm trying to think of how I want to approach this in a smart, thoughtful way, because I'm not the best at doing that, and I kind of want to do better. So I want to start with a ground factory, which I'll put right there. We'll get an additive reconstructor, which we'll put right there. Then I need to see if I can turn all of that around or not. We're going to need to make some more power as well, I think. All right, and then I got to look at all of this stuff because no, not that one, the tech tree. I always hit that. I need to see what we need to make here. What do I want to make? Like, I really want what was the fun one? I don't remember the fun one. What's the one that shoots the pulsar? Or the quasar, I think, is the one that shoots the big laser beam. That thing's super fun. Or no, it's the Vela, excuse me. So that would start off with a Nova going up to the pulsar, going up to quasar. Okay. So we want to start with the Nova. We're going to go with that and just see if that works for us. Yeah, you can see that we are actually down on power when multiple things are producing. So we're going to have to do some more with power. The nice thing is that we have huge power sources down here. It's just a matter of how do we protect it properly. If they have ground units, that's going to be our problem. Maybe not. Okay. See, I want to get that power and transmit it back here, but I think it's going to be a really slow supply chain to do that. And I don't know if we have the capacity to do something like that. While that's all cooking in the back of my brain, let's take a look at this and just see what we have. So if I put that there... There we go. Okay. Then can I put that onto this guy? Oh, I can. Yeah, baby. All right. I think that's going to work there, right? Does have the ground, goes to additive, and then goes to... Yep. All right, cool. And then I should be able just to throw a unloader on there. And Bob's your uncle, I hope. We'll find out in short order here. We're barely making enough power to support all of this. We have our first enemy wave on the way here in just a moment. All right, so they're coming. Let's go see who's coming for us. I'm going to pause it. I'm just going to look up. There it is. Okay. So that's what's coming for us first. And that's on the ground. Okay. So what I'm thinking here is we can make a good power source over here, and we don't actually need to... We can just go in and pretty simply just put some electric weapons like lancers and stuff, and we're good to go when that comes. Power-wise over here, yeah, we're down big time on power, so we're going to need to help ourselves out a little bit with that one. Let's see if we can do a little bit of work to help ourselves out, maybe. Possibly. Alright, we got that. Combustion, 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 combustion. There we go. Okay. This is not the most accurate way to fire stuff. It's not the best thing that we're doing there, but it will work. We are on the plus side of power. And what's beautiful, I'm just going to have these guys... I want them to... You, my friend, fly. I love these things that they can fly around. It's so cool. All right, so these guys, I want them to fly and I want them to come over here. All right, so I have 2 of them already. We're going to try to make some short order work of this stuff. All right, we're going to have to, before we do that, I'm going to land them down. We need to do a little bit more work here to secure some stuff. We have salvos. What all are their weapon types? Oh, they can do graphite. That's right. Goodness gracious. What am I doing with my life? All right, so we're going to get that real fast. Where am I at and where are the bad guys at? All right. I think we're going to mine some stuff here. And I'm going to use some faster miners. This is just taking too long to do that stuff. So we're going to go in here like so. Got all of that. Boom, boom, boom. All right, that's great. We can go in with our air blast drill. Smack that one into place. Get our water. Ooh, look at how efficient it is. That's beautiful. All right. We'll take that. And we're going to feed it down this way. And we're going to throw that all into a little spot of our graphite presses. Boom, 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 boom. Nope, nope, nope. Boom. There we go. We'll throw on a router. And then we'll throw on a sorter. That sorter is just looking for graphite, and then we can finish our construction of this process, which we're going to bring it down here. And we're going to go across like that. Do I want to make that wall farther? I think I want to make that wall farther down. Okay, so I'm just going to put in, when I click on the right things and drag from the right spots, we're going to put a big wall in there. Hopefully these guys can help quickly. And then we'll throw that all in place. And we'll go that way. We'll go that way. And then we're just going to do some fun stuff here. And what I really need to do is just wipe all this stuff out just to get started with. So we can quickly, hopefully, build these as fast as possible. There we go. There we are. And then I can click, hold, and drag and bring all those across. And then what I'm also going to do, I'm going to put a little vault right there. Why are you not outputting? All right, so we're going to put another sorter right there. There we go. And then with that vault, I can throw it on loader. Ooh, what do we got up here? Hi, friend. Alright, so those guys are taken care of for the most part. There's still more we need to do with that, but that's fine. We're going to do something very similar over in this area. So I might just copy that. We'll have that feed right off of there. And you're going to head up that way. Alright, copy you. Put that there. Copy you. Put you over there. And then we're going to just have some stuff to have some fun with. I'm leaving this top area open because I'm hoping they don't come up that way. If they do, we'll figure it out. All right, we probably don't need to have the amount that I've had down below, like the southern entrance to our base. We probably don't need to have that density of stuff, so I'm not going to worry about quite that amount of work. But we most definitely do have work we need to be worried about right now, especially because... Oh, at least these guys are helping. That helps a lot. There we go. Okay. And then what we can do is just throw a little wall across here, heading up. Are we really low on power? Is that what we're... Oh yeah, we're getting crushed on the power end of things. Okay. So our next step is to help our power situation out, because it is garbage and we are going to lose if we don't provide ourselves with some real power sources here. So that is our next step, is to go in and just hopefully make sure that we have a way of accessing power. All right, cool. We have that. Now I should be able to find the thermal generators. Heck yeah. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we're just throwing stuff at these just because, one, we can, but two, we also need to. All right, power's back online. While that's existing, we need to protect ourselves. So I'm going to add on kind of a little wall here of stuff. This is not going to be an all-encompassing, beautiful presentation of how you should do this. I'm just trying to provide some basic defenses against things. And it's raining. And then where's my segments at? Oh, we can't afford a segment. Bummer. All right, but we have the power budget to afford a lot right now. So that's a good problem to have. So that one's going to go there. That one's going to go to you guys. Now you're all online. Okay. Let's go through here and add a mender. Mend projector to keep all that stuff safe. And then force projector. 1 and 2. And I know I'm covering up potentially vital infrastructure, but I need to just try to cover some of the basic stuff here. All right. Let's pause real fast and see. Okay, so they're coming up top there, but they're getting wiped out pretty quick. And who's coming down this way? Okay, I'm not worried about you. Alright, we're definitely going to need some more in the way of battery power, so I'm going to throw lots of batteries over here. Mainly because we're producing a good amount now. We need to make sure that it is all actually protected and going. And then this whole crew, you guys are going to fly, and you're going to come with me. We're going to go have some fun. I'm going to start off over here. We're going to drop down. We're just going to wipe out this area because I don't want to deal with any of that stuff. If this gets activated, I don't want to deal with it at all. So we're just going to come over here and hopefully stop all of those little belts that have a chance of moving. We're going to make sure they don't have any chance of moving. There we go. That's what I want to see. Just complete annihilation of that area. It's just beautiful. I don't know why they're walking that way to go wipe that out, but whatever. Alright, we have that area taken care of, so let's head on down south here. And we're going to attack that stuff. Alright, this has not been too big of a deal to get into so far. While we're here, I should also add a little repair turret farther back. Just so that if we get shot at, like I just did, I can get fixed. There we go. Alright. Let's continue moving forward with our team here. And I just want to eliminate all chances of their hope. Oh my goodness, that's very fun to watch. We'll wipe out that little power area there because we can, not because we need to. Goodness gracious. It really is amazing what some higher tier units can do when you just let them go. We have our first real challenge coming up here. There we go. Okay, we got that area. Let's continue to move on down. I'm worried about this one here. That one concerns me a great deal. But again, my primary goal right now is just to knock out their air defenses so that we can eventually come through with bombers or something and just knock them out. Oof. That thing is effective, but very short-lived. There we go. Let's go ahead and knock that little area out. Actually, let's knock this out. I don't want them to be able to keep making stuff. So just tell them no. They can't do that anymore. There we go. Alright. I like big fires on their bases. That makes me happy. Alright, while those guys are going through and wiping out all that stuff, let's go back over this way. We should have a few more units that we can take advantage of. There we go. See? Units. And they're just going to fly over here. I'm going to have them fly right there. And then we're going to set them down and they can go attack that area up there. While this crew slowly continues to move in. And we're only really focused here on knocking out his supply. If we can knock out the supply, he can't really do anything to hurt us. There we go. That was easy. Do the same thing to this. Beautiful. Do the same thing over here. Beautiful. The only thing I don't like about these units is they shoot at, like, I want them to just focus their fire on one thing, and they shoot at everything in the world. Which is fine, I guess, but I prefer that they focus on the things that I want them to do. Alright, so let's knock out... Hold on, I can do this. I can just come up here. I only have one of them that's on the ground now. So now I can drop them down and just... That's so fun. Alright guys, come on. Get out of there. Alright, I'm going to send them back to our repair point to get fixed up here very quickly. So they're going to come here. This crew is going to come down to the ground. I'm going to have them knock out just that one point there, and then we're going to start moving out towards the right. There we go. All right. And we're just going to continue slowly trudging through here, trying to knock out their stuff. Their core is right there. Like, we're not far away from just having them be donezo. It just takes a little bit more work for us to get through to that point. But we will get there. And it will be satisfying. And we're just going to let them try to wipe out some of their little embankments here. Alright, they're doing their job, and what I like about this is that even though they fire randomly, the bullets go through both sets of things. So if I set them to fire here and they hit both, that's good for us. Alright, we're starting to get into the range of these things, wiping out this, but I want to wipe that out just because I don't want to have to deal with their overall kind of fire rate there. Alright, so we have that. We're in good shape, so we're going to bring this crew over now that they're all repaired back up. Yep, see, these guys now are starting to get in those problem areas, so we're going to have them back up just a tad. So this crew is going to come over and drop down somewhere out here, I think. And I need you guys just to knock out the rest of their air defenses in this area. No, I said attack that. Just knock it out. There we go. There we go. I'm going to try to stack those two up there and see what kind of shenanigans they can get into. Oh, we have a whole unit area up here. We need to... Ah! Alright, we need to drop down. And I need you guys to go wipe out this potential problem real fast. While this crew lands and just hopefully wipes out whatever that defensive area was for them. Alright, I'm going to have them fly again. And we can get pretty close. I think we can get like right around here. And what this, okay, so we're starting to get attacked. I'm going to drop them down. I'm going to have them immediately focus on that. Oh, they can attack from the air too? No, they can't attack from the air. Okay. Everybody down. Go attack. I got shot up there, but that's okay. I might have these guys just come up here and wipe out some of that. And what's going on over here with you guys? All right, you're going to come up there. And what's going on with our dudes at the core, if they're left? Oh, they are left. Beautiful. Okay. So let's see. What do they have that's feeding this guy? And they're sending out just junk units, so I don't really care about their defensive power right now. They're not sending out anything useful at all. You, I need you to come over here and stop firing at their stupid walls. I want you to knock out actual threats. So come up here. Come up here. Get out of the water. It's okay. Nobody's going to hurt you. Oh, their core is just about toast anyway. Okay. There we go. All right, we captured it. No big deal. That one wasn't too big of a deal. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we can look at in this area. I don't think we really need to, but we could. And that's good enough for me. So, folks, thanks for joining me for another episode here of Mindustry. We'll be back next time whenever I decide what I want to do next. But we have this area. These guys are all high threat areas, which tells me somewhere around here there's another enemy base. But what we captured is good. So I'm pretty happy with that. And we're going to have to return out to this area at some point. It just scares me. It scares me so much. So let me know what I'm doing right, wrong, and any suggestions you have for me. And I'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.